Welcome to Retrobot, the YouTube channel where we feed a friendly space robot a diet of pure nostalgia. I'm Clay, and today we're talking about one of my favorite brand new retrotastic things. It is Final Faction, a line of action figures that's been designed exclusively for Dollar Tree. Yes, Dollar Tree, the place where you go to get stuff for $1. So everything in the Final Faction line is $1. You get a figure, it's $1. Weapons pack, it's $1. When they do more stuff, it's going to be $1. I guess that's the plan. It's going to be $1. So it is really easy to collect a lot of these things and to have the whole series or have multiples of the series to do army building. And the thing that I love about this is that the way that they're marketing it. They have created an entire line of characters. They've even got an animated short, which you can see right here. I just typed Final Faction into Google. It's easy to find. But they've got their first episode called Earn That Cookie, where Steadfast is making cookies and then they're fighting aliens, which is actually, it's kind of awesome. There's a lot of personality and a lot of humor in that episode, and it reminds me of the early days of G.I. Joe when they were changing to the 3.75-inch figures, and you had that core class of Scarlet and Duke and Snake Eyes, and everything was so cool back then, and it's still cool, but there's something kind of special about seeing something when it's first starting out and it's just getting legs and it's being done so interestingly. So today we're going to take a look at one of the Final Faction characters. This is Ruck. And Ruck this is Sergeant Ruck, actually, and Ruck is their weapons guy. So Ruck specializes in ground artillery. He uses heavy weapons that attach to his body to stave off the enemy. And so Ruck has an Austrian accent. He's essentially Arnold Schwarzenegger. Now I realize that there are lots of people in Austria. There's lots of people from Austria. Not all of them are Arnold Schwarzenegger. But arguably, the most important ones are, and this guy is. He is straight up Arnold Schwarzenegger. I really like this character. I like his design. He doesn't actually come with cookies. I added the cookies, but you find out that Ruck does like his cookies. He does have this shoulder cannon thing that attaches right there, and that's just an extra piece that goes on. But it looks really cool. He has an artillery backpack, which could be a gas can, it could be just an ammo canister, but whatever the case, it just plugs right into his back. And then you've got his eyepiece there that's molded into the head, and you've got his face sculpt. And I have to say that I really like the design of the armor. His armor is very nicely designed. I think that it looks cool. It looks futuristic. They did a great job sculpting in the fabric bits around the pants and everything. And then you've got the kind of robot boots there. So he is a cool looking figure. He may be one of the coolest of the Alpha team. And you see, he's even got a really nice face sculpt that makes him look kind of like a badass. So yeah, this is Ruck. Ruck is cool. He is a fun character in the animated short, and he's a cool character. Now, of course, with these guys, they're $1. So you're not going to get a ton of articulation. You have a swivel at the head, you have shoulder rotation and leg rotation, but you're not getting ball joints at the shoulders and at the hips. You're not getting elbow joints, at least not now. And, I really, really hope that this line is successful. I would love to see it grow. I would love to see these characters done with more articulation, and honestly, I would pay more for some figures that had the extra articulation. Just throwing that out. But I love where they're starting, and I love what they're doing, and I love the fact that I can just go into a Dollar Tree and get these guys, and if I had like a little nephew and I wanted to get him Final Faction stuff, if I had a little niece, get her Final Faction stuff. Like, here, look, I got you a bunch of aliens. I got you some dudes to fight the aliens, and they have little weapons and stuff. I mean, that's awesome, and well worth the price of admission, because every piece of the set is just $1. I mean, you just can't beat that. You just can't beat that, and they're doing such a great job. I love these. I just love them, and I'm looking forward to Wave 2, and so anyway, yes, this is Ruck. Ruck gets a huge recommend from me. The whole series gets a recommend from me. Yeah, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched the other videos yet, I'm gonna be just as giddy and excited about those. So, if you like this video, if you like these kinds of videos, then please give it a thumbs up. Maybe consider subscribing to the channel, clicking the notification bell so that you know when we're doing more of these Short Circuits videos, or the live streams that we typically do every Friday night at 8 o'clock Eastern United States time. So with that being said, this is Clay and Ruck telling you to keep it retro. Oh, don't. I'm sorry. Am I making you dizzy? I'll set you down. Okay. Keep it Retrobot. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I should shoot you with my shoulder cannon. Now don't be that way. I mean, I thought we were friends. You made me nauseous. So sorry. I'm sorry. That was inconsiderate. Apology accepted.